Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is your Weather Xtreme video for Saturday, October the 26th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Thanks for tuning in, and it is a frosty, freezing, cold morning to start the day. There's a look at the Skycam imagery this morning, and we're looking out over the Gulf at Gulf Shores, and a beautiful sunrise shot down there. Also get a bit of a sunrise shot at Gadsden, where we also see that there's some low clouds, some stratus it looks like, along the river down there as we look out over the city of Gadsden and those lovely lights down there. High pressure is not far from Gadsden. It's centered over the southwestern part of North Carolina, making its influence felt across the eastern half of the country very nicely. And in the upper atmosphere, we have a long wave trough position over the eastern half of the country, and a little short wave that we see over the Oklahoma, Texas panhandle area that is going to be bringing us some clouds and perhaps a few spits of rain tomorrow. As you can see from the national temperature map, it's quite chilly across the eastern part of the country, also pretty chilly up there in the north west and north central part of the country. Across central Alabama, most spots getting down to very close to 32 across central Alabama, down into the upper 20s and mid-20s across parts of northeast Alabama this morning. So it is a very cool, cold day. Frost and freeze advisories were in effect overnight tonight, or warnings actually, and most of those will expire around 9 a.m. this morning. QPF-wise, we do not expect much of rain for the next shot of range coming in Sunday and Monday, but mostly Sunday and into Sunday evening, very early Monday, probably just a few hundredths of an inch at most. The next shot of rain not really coming here until probably Thursday or early Friday. Storm Prediction Center not outlooking any slight risk areas at this writing, but they are concerned about a little potential ahead of that short wave over Texas. And on the tropics, things are still quiet. All right, the 060 GFS model run, and the models are in pretty good agreement until we get out to midweek. But there's a look at the surface map today. You can see the high pressure settling in over the southeastern U.S. The little short wave that we just noted in the 500 millibar pattern moves across the Mississippi River tomorrow, and I think with that, we should see some clouds. Not expecting much in the way of rain, but because the moisture is somewhat limited, but we do expect to see at least a few spits, some patches of light rain. Again, just a few hundredths of an inch possible. That moves off the East Coast very quickly, and we begin to come under ridging under Monday. The ridging is with us on Tuesday and stays with us even on Thursday as another very strong short wave comes into the western U.S. and comes out of the southern Rockies. And this is where we enter into some modeling differences. The GFS suggesting the front would be in the vicinity of Tulsa, stretching down into Texas and Abilene and down into the Big Bend country on Wednesday. But on Thursday, suggesting that the front would be into the northwest corner of Alabama by midday. And the European is considerably slower by as much as 12 to 15 hours or so, maybe even as much as 18 hours. So some modeling differences right now. I'm going to kind of lean towards a balance between the two and suggest that perhaps the best chance of rain is going to come late on Thursday and into early on Friday. Back to the GFS, though, the long wave trough position does seem to phase up with any short waves on Friday. So the front should move on fairly quickly through, and I think both models are suggesting that. And so by Saturday, we should be clear. Looks like maybe there might be some risk for any Friday night games, that there might be some risk of showers or some light rain staying over. But by Saturday, we should be clear. And you notice 540 line down into northern Kentucky. So once again, another chilly shot. Going out into voodoo country, the ridge comes back, and so we warm up around the first part of November. This is the 3rd, 4th time frame. But we see another fairly potent shortwave trough coming through the flow around the 9th or 10th. This is the 10th, but that would be bringing us another shot of cooler air, as well as another shot at some precipitation, as the pattern in the long range remains fairly active. Something you really do expect to see this time of year. I do expect to have the next Weather Extreme video posted first thing on Sunday morning. In the meantime, I hope that your Saturday is a good day. Stay tuned to the blog for any updates on the weather, and have a great day and enjoy the beautiful fall weather as we warm up nicely into the 60s today.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
In back-to-back ratings periods,
more people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.